Psychic phenomena. Fact or fiction? Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into the mysterious world of psychic phenomena. Get ready to have your mind blown. We're talking about things that go bump in the night, things that make you question everything you thought you knew about reality. Is it real? Is it fake? Let's find out. Telepathy. Mind-to-mind communication. Okay, so you're sitting there, right, and you get this feeling like you know what your best friend is about to say before they even open their mouth. That's telepathy, or at least that's what they call it. It's like your minds are linked. Scientists have been trying to figure this out for years, but it's still a mystery. Some people think it's real, some people think it's BS. Imagine being able to read your crush's mind. No more awkward silences. But then again, maybe it's not so great if everyone knows what you're thinking all the time. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Precognition, seeing the future. Have you ever had a dream that came true? Like, a really vivid dream that felt so real, and then the next day, boom, it happens? That's precognition. It's like having a crystal ball in your brain. I remember once I had this dream that I won the lottery. I woke up feeling super lucky, so I actually went out and bought a ticket. Guess what? I didn't win. But still, it makes you wonder, right? Like, what if I had picked different numbers? Precognition makes you question the nature of time. Is the future already written? Are we just living out a predetermined script? Or do we have the power to change our own destiny? On the one hand, it would be amazing to know what the future holds, but on the other hand, what if you saw something you didn't like? Could you live with that knowledge? Psychokinesis. Moving objects with your mind. Psychokinesis, also known as telekinesis, is basically the ability to channel the Force. You know, like in Star Wars? Except instead of moving spaceships and stuff, you're moving like a pencil across a table. Or maybe a spoon if you're feeling really powerful. I've always been fascinated by psychokinesis. I mean, who hasn't tried to move something with their mind at some point in their lives? You stare at it really hard, you focus all your energy, and then nothing. The spoon remains stubbornly still. But what if it's not just a bunch of hocus pocus? What if there really are people out there who can move objects with their minds? There have been all sorts of experiments and studies on psychokinesis, but the results are always inconclusive. Some people think it's real, some people think it's just a bunch of trickery. I have to admit, I'm a bit skeptical. But then again, I've seen some pretty weird stuff in my time. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Chapter 4. Imagine this. You're sitting in a room, blindfolded, and someone is telling you to describe a location that's miles away. You have no idea where it is, you've never been there, but somehow, you start to get these impressions. You see images in your mind, you feel sensations, you might even smell or taste things. That's remote viewing, the ability to see things beyond the reach of our normal senses. It sounds crazy, right? But here's the thing. Remote viewing was actually studied by the government for years. They were interested in using it for espionage, to spy on other countries without anyone knowing. Now the government claims they shut down the program because it wasn't effective. But some people believe they're still using it secretly. It's a wild thought, right? The idea that our minds can travel across space and time, it's both fascinating and a little bit creepy, don't you think? Chapter 5. Clairvoyance is like having a sixth sense, a way of knowing things that you have no logical way of knowing. It's like that feeling you get when you know something is wrong, even though no one has told you anything. Or maybe you suddenly get an image in your mind of someone you haven't seen in years, and then, bam, you get a phone call from them out of the blue. Clairvoyance is all about accessing information that's hidden from our normal senses. Some people believe we all have the potential for clairvoyance, but it's like a muscle that needs to be exercised. There are stories about psychics who can help solve crimes, who can find missing persons, who can even predict the future. Clairvoyance is one of those things that makes you question the nature of reality itself. Is there more to this world than meets the eye? I don't have the answers, but it's definitely something to think about. Chapter 6. Mediumship is one of the most fascinating and controversial aspects of psychic phenomena. It's the idea that some people have the ability to communicate with spirits, with people who have passed away. It's like being a spiritual telephone operator connecting the living with the dead. There have been so many stories about mediums who have provided comfort and closure to grieving families. They've relayed messages from loved ones who have passed on, messages that they couldn't have known otherwise. Of course, there are also a lot of skeptics out there who believe that mediums are just frauds, that they're preying on people's grief. But I do believe that there are some genuinely gifted mediums out there, people who truly have a connection to the other side. Whether you believe in it or not, mediumship is a powerful concept. It makes you wonder if death is really the end, or if there's something more, something beyond this life. Chapter 7. Aura Reading. Seeing the colors of your energy. Have you ever walked into a room and felt like something was off, like the energy was just weird? Or maybe you met someone for the first time and instantly felt drawn to them like you've known them forever? Well, that could be your aura talking to you. Your aura is basically an energy field that surrounds your body. It's like this invisible bubble that reflects your emotions, your health, your overall vibe. And some people believe that they can actually see auras, that they can perceive the colors and patterns of your energy field, like people who can tell if you're sick just by looking at your aura, or people who can tell if you're lying based on the color of your energy. Whether you believe in auras or not, I think it's a cool concept. It makes you think about the energy we put out into the world, how we affect the people around us. Maybe we should all try to cultivate a more positive aura, you know? Spread a little love and light wherever we go. Chapter 8. Astral Projection, the Out-of-Body Experience. Astral projection is like the ultimate out-of-body experience. It's the idea that your consciousness can separate from your physical body and travel to other realms, other dimensions. It's like having a lucid dream, but instead of being asleep, you're wide awake. People who claim to have astral projected describe it as feeling incredibly real. They say they can see, hear, feel, even taste, and smell in the astral realm. They talk about flying through the air, visiting different places, even communicating with other beings. Now, I've never astral projected myself, but I have friends who swear they have. They say it's like waking up into a whole new reality, a reality where anything is possible. Is it real? Is it just a figment of our imagination? I guess the only way to find out is to try it for yourself. Chapter 9. Psychometry. Reading the energy of objects. Psychometry is like being a psychic detective. It's the ability to hold an object like a piece of jewelry or a photograph and get impressions about its history or the person it belonged to. It's like the object is imbued with energy, with memories, and the psychometrist can tap into that energy and read it like a book. Imagine holding a stranger's watch and suddenly getting flashes of their life, their childhood home, their wedding day, their greatest joys and sorrows. That's the power of psychometry. There are stories about psychometrists who have helped solve crimes by holding objects found at crime scenes. Psychometry is a fascinating ability, one that suggests that everything around us holds energy, holds memories. It makes you wonder what stories the objects in your own home could tell, what secrets they might reveal if only you knew how to listen. Chapter 10. Animal Telepathy. Whispers between species. We've all had those moments where we swear our pets can read our minds. You're thinking about taking your dog for a walk, and suddenly, they're at the door, tail wagging, ready to go. Or maybe you're feeling down, and your cat curls up on your lap, purring softly, as if they know exactly what you need. That's animal telepathy. The idea that humans and animals can communicate with each other through thought alone. There are countless stories about animals who seem to know what their owners are thinking or feeling. Animal telepathy is a testament to the deep connection we have with the animal kingdom. Maybe, just maybe, if we learn to listen with our hearts, we can all tap into this ancient form of communication and deepen our understanding of the natural world. Outro: the mysteries remain. So there you have it, guys. 10 mind-blowing facts about psychic phenomena that will make you question everything you thought you knew. Is it real? Is it fake? I don't know, but it's definitely fun to think about. Maybe we all have the potential to tap into these hidden abilities to unlock the secrets of the mind. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more mind-blowing content. See you next time.